Good morning. It is me, Pearl from Pearl and the Prayers, and this is Tuned In Tarot. And we are here to take a look at the balance between the divine masculine and divine feminine sides of self, understanding that whatever state we find this energy in, we can expect to see that reflected back to us in our interactions with others, in our external environment. And if we want to see changes around us, we have to make changes within us. That age old adage of being the change you want to see in the world. I'm a little tired. I did have a nice time. I went to a show. It was fun. I got properly flirted with, and I had a lovely time. And now we're here to find out what the twins have to say to each other. Now, remember, good morning. Oh, flirting. Flirting did happen. It was very fun. I got more numbers than I expected, and the person I was there to see was doing proper flirting. Okay, and we're gonna have another fun time. It was good. So the thing about this reading is a lot of times you come here and mistakenly identify the energy with gender, and you want to remember that this is energy and that your person, no matter their gender, embodies both aspects of self. So when you hear the feminine or the masculine side, if you identify more strongly with one energy or the other, you have to figure out how the energy that you don't identify with is actually true for yourself and heal those wounds accordingly. And you can get information about your person from your own energy that you identify strongly with, because their feminine side or their masculine side will resonate with that. So I hope that makes sense. Good morning, Alpha. All right, let's begin. This looks interesting to me. Oh, we have another card that I don't know, so I'm going to have to look at the Crowley booklet. So I've been starting these readings with a message from the Thoth Tarot that will help us to hone in on what will be for the highest good of all. So when we come here, we sometimes want to hear the messages, and we want them to mean what our ego wants them to mean. We want them to mean our person's coming back, or or we're going to get all the fortune and abundance we need in a week. And it's not like that. We want to actually learn to heal ourselves and others. And so we need to kind of have an idea that these messages have a higher purpose than just our sort of base motives. And to focus that purpose, I have pulled this card that I am now looking for. Okay, this is over here. It's one of the Trumps cards, and it's called Art. Here we go. Combination of forces, realization, action based on accurate calculation, economy management, success after elaborate maneuvers, the way of escape. It's coming between death and the devil. I really need to get more information about this. This is all they give you. It's extremely different, imagery and words. And they're just here you go, 5 words. See what you can do with it. But just from the feeling when I look at it, there is an eagle, and it looks like a lion, and they are drinking out of this font that a twinny kind of a energy is pouring into. So there's something about what the twins are creating in the process of learning how to fill their cups. There's something that is being learned right now that is giving them freedom and courage, bravery, strength to really express themselves in artistic ways, creative ways. So this is about thinking differently. Okay? I see you had a jealous moment last night with your person. I feel that. I had to manage my thoughts about my person and just be present and just be look, my person doesn't talk to me. This person talks to me. So does this person and that person and that person. Right? I need to like keep honing in. Okay. Where do I want to start? Let's see. We'll start with the divine masculine because we did the release and rebuild yesterday, and start with the feminine, so we'll be even Steven. Okay. Let's go into how divine masculine is feeling about the connection. Well, he thinks divine feminine is pretty sexy, pretty attractive, magnetic, fiery, passionate, visionary. He's just really drawn to her, and he's seeing her in a very divine way. But he can see how appealing she is. So, in his heart space, we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is that energy of single and fabulous, receiving your reward. And we're seeing this image here, which makes me, and yes, it is a falcon. The falcon, which is included in the Nine of Pentacles, comes back to you, right? It comes back. So here's divine masculine saying about the connection. I know how attractive you are. I know how many options you've got, as you've just described to everyone. I know that you have this power to really create any vision that you imagine. And I feel right now, I'm hoping, I'm trying to release my attachment to you. I can't. I'm pulled to you. I'm drawn towards you. The openness of your heart and the expressiveness that you have, and you light people up and you make them feel joy. And I want to be around that. And I don't want others. Here's your jealous moment. I don't want others to have this same access to you that I have had. Like, I want you to be mine. I want you to belong to me. And I know that I have to let that go. I know that that is coming between us to a certain extent. I'm also releasing my own energy of being in any kind of, I'm not interested in other options. I'm not really interested in dating at all right now. And that's something I'm hiding from you. This is Three of Cups upright and the Chariot in reverse. I have stopped partying. I have stopped like being around any sort of temptation. Knowing that you're in this energy and having this compassion right now for what you have been going through, because I haven't seen you in this energy and now I have to. Or I'm contemplating you being in this energy because it's taken so long, because I've just not had control over the chaos in my life. I've not had control over the third party energies, not in terms of sexual energy or partnerships, but just the energy that has influenced my ability to come towards you. And I'm surrendering. What I really want to do is surrender to this union with you and not be in any imbalanced, chaotic relationships with anyone else. These are the things I seek forgiveness for. We're getting the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands upright and the Queen of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for appearing to be like this player energy, appearing to like not have control over my sexual energy, or to just be selfishly going after my own sort of acclaim, or trying to appear like I was so successful, but I was really denying myself my true desire, which is you, to be with you. And I'm sorry that I caused you because of my reluctance. And I'm sorry that I've been so guarded with you, and that I so guarded with you, and that I fear you being in the public eye as well. I fear people seeing you again, that covetous feeling I have. I'm sorry for that. These are the things I want to say about the present moment. Oh, I really want to work with you. This is the Three of Pentacles. I want to work together. I want to create the sanctuary of our love and our life together. I want this to be in the 3D. I don't want this to be imaginary or ethereal. I want to come together and work together right now in the 3D. I want to collaborate. I want to work on this relationship, because this relationship is my sanctuary. This is where I feel safe and where I feel home. And I want to create this with you. These are the things I want from you. It's the Four of Swords upright, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups in reverse. I want you to stop worrying and trust in our ability to come together. Know that because I'm silent and resting, that you worry about my loyalty to you or my commitment to this union. And I want from you this release, this faith and trust, and releasing of these fears, knowing that I want to be with you and only you and not with any other energy. And that when I'm healing, as I'm healing, I'm preparing for this 3D physical manifestation for the both of us. My God, also, it says Jake and Lola. I'm assuming that's like probably the owner's dogs or something. Oh, I can't stand it. So cute. Okay. Anyway, sorry. These are the things I've been longing for and to tell you. I've been longing for a feeling of clarity about exactly how to tell you about everything I want to build with you, and about all the ideas that I've been dreaming about for all this time. I want to finally make a decision, finally make a choice to unveil you and give you the things that I've been holding from you, and come out of this darkness and be filled up by my 8:22 on the clock, my own it's like I want to be fulfilled by my own dreams and then share that with you. I don't want to feel like choosing to be with you is going to like fill me up, because I'm like a void here in this image. I want to know that my own desires, hopes, dreams, that's what fills me up. And then we choose ourselves, which allows us to choose one another. And I've been longing to tell you how much I love you and how much compassion, this is the Queen of Cups, how much compassion I really have about what has transpired and about what you've gone through. And now watching you with these other options, I'm feeling all this compassion about what you've been enduring this whole time, not really knowing how loyal I am, not knowing that I wasn't really engaging in sexual energy, or trying to form other relationships or start other unions. These are the things I need right now and that I'm prepared to give in return. This is the Queen of Swords in headspace. I need you to use your discernment and your clarity to understand what the delay has been about, to see how much I love you and how much I wanted this, and I'm feeling I really want you to understand, and not block me, not be in this energy, in a shadowy energy of the Queen of Swords, but more of this welcoming gesture rather than blocking me. If you can be level-headed in this space and allow me to come to you, I will give you this in return. Right below the 2-3 of Pentacles, we have the Lovers. I will ground this union in the physical. So we've had the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, the 3 of Cups. This is definitely a masculine who is he's looking forward to union at this point. These are the things I hope for us. This is the Hierophant in reverse and the 6 of Swords in reverse. So I hope that we can release our attachment to like our old ideas, the traditional ideas about how to move into this next phase together. I hope that we can learn our lessons. Actually, I hope that we don't experience more strife in regards to these commitment issues we've had. I hope that we're not dabbling in third-party energy or starting any more relationships that will potentially delay or block our ability to move into this next phase of sacred union. These are the things I promised to do about it. And he got, wow, shit, 3 cards. This is the Ace of Cups, the Moon, and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a very strong message that I intend to offer you this cup of love and secure our material happiness. But I intend for this to be a surprise. I can't communicate to you about the timing. I have subconscious work to do to be able to create this is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. To be able to create a world that includes you, I have to really work on this divine feminine energy integrating in myself so that you can appear here in this picture of material happiness with me, which is why there is an unknown element here about when or how I could potentially be giving you this offer. But I promise that I will. I will surprise you, and I will bring you a lot of prosperity and abundance, more than you even know. And then these are the things I want to do to you. This is a Vice in reverse. So this is like, I kind of want you to be naughty. I want you to be a little bit naughty so I can spank you maybe. But I want to do things with you that help me to release my hangups about sexuality, the things that I felt were shallow or karmic. I want to release all of that energy. And these are the things I want you to do to me. This is the Sun in reverse. So I want you to show me joy and pleasure that I haven't even seen before. I want you to I want you to help me honestly heal that inner child energy that had traumatic injuries and bring enlightenment to our sacred sexual union. Lovely divine masculine. Let's see where the feminine is. I'm scared. This is how I feel about the connection, divine masculine. I'm using the Mystic Mondays deck in the headspace and the Ostara Tarot in the heart space. So we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse. So, hey, I'm not waiting for small gestures that don't come. I gotta keep it pushing. Like, I can't stand in this suspension anymore with you while I await even the smallest gesture that's being withheld. I just can't get on that level with you in terms of the connection right now. There's no return on my investment, so I can't stick around for that. You know, if there was some sense that I was seeing some kind of a reciprocation, then I would be more than happy. These are the things I'm hiding from you. The Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords in reverse, both in reverse. This is interesting because this is a card about hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding from you. I'm not. I'm completely transparent. The reason why I can't take these steps forward with you out of this suspension is because I have not seen any reciprocity. There's not a mystery here. There's no mystery. This is just the state of things. And I'm also maybe hiding from you that I have no intention, I have no strategy for trying to reciprocate with you. So I'm not sitting here trying to figure out how to get back to the point where we can communicate. I'm just fine with not reciprocating at this time, which wouldn't be hard because there's nothing to reciprocate. These are the things I seek forgiveness for. The Ace of Pentacles upright. The Knight of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. I'm sorry that I'm withholding my offer, my material offer, and my cup of love from you and this new beginning. I'm sorry that I am contemplating other offers and other beginnings. And I'm sorry that I've been so cautious about trusting in receiving this offer from you, basing that on my experience. And my experience of you looks like this. I don't even get small stuff. So, sorry. These are the things I want to say about the present moment. This is the High Priestess in reverse and the King of Wands upright. I don't trust that you're going to take action. And I know that that's what is blocking me from seeing you take action. And I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to balance that out in my headspace. And, you know, in taking action myself, hoping to see a reflection of that action back towards me. But I just don't trust you. I just don't trust that you're going to do anything. I just don't trust you. These are the things I want from you. This is the Hanged Woman and Death. I want you to end this pause, this Hanged Man energy, this waiting and watching and looking and observing, and you're suspending me. You're keeping 8:33 on the clock. You're keeping me in suspension. And I want you to transform this energy, because if you don't, I'm going to. So end this, I don't know, free pass you're giving yourself to like leave me suspended forever on your breadcrumbing that you did for the last however many years. Like, no, I want that to end. These are the things I'm longing for and to tell you. I'm longing for you to finally express to me your feelings and stop hoarding all of your emotions. I'm ready for you to see, or for me to see, and you to see that you are a good person. I'm ready to see this good person who I have put my faith and love in. I'm ready to see this person step up to a position where I can trust them, where you'll actually express how you're feeling and not hide it from me, who you want to be with so badly but can't communicate with at all. I want the outpouring of love and affection. I want to feel overwhelmed. I'm longing to feel overwhelmed by how much you love me, honestly. And this is something I've been longing to tell you. I am not blocking you. I am open to receiving you. You can call, you can come over, you can write, you can do any number of things to communicate with me and start that new beginning that I've been overly cautious about, which I'm sorry about, but I'm overly cautious about because I don't hear anything from you. But I am not, there's this feeling I get from this masculine energy that you think that I wouldn't communicate with you, and it's the opposite. That's the only thing I want. That's the thoughts I have to manage in every other interaction with every other human all day. I really wish my masculine would communicate with me. Gee, I really wish that I could communicate with my masculine energy. Gee, I really wish I could hear from my masculine energy right now. Please, God, for the love of God, will you communicate to me? So I am absolutely not closed off to hearing you or seeing you, or I just need to know, I need to hear that you want me to be there to see you or communicate with you. Because while I may be a mind reader, it is not my job to read your mind. It is your job to express and communicate. These are the things I need right now, and what I promise I'll give you in return. This is the Princess of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I need to hear from you about this true love. I need an apology. I need an outpouring. I need the communication. I need you to emotionally develop to the point where you can be open-hearted and communicate about your feelings to me, at the very least. If you can do this, if you can tell me you're sorry for not knowing exactly how to love me, which is fine. You don't have to know that, but you just have to know when you didn't do it in a way that felt good and take accountability for it. Just say you're sorry. And I also want you to accept my cup that I have for you. If you can do this, I will work on my impatience. I will work on just nurturing and caring for this union until it is ready to be harvested, whenever that should be. But you have to communicate to me that this is your desire. And it can't be vague or, it needs to be direct. If you directly communicate to me that you've got shit to do and you're sorry about it, but you're working on it, and can you give me some time, I will say yes. Because I already told you, I'm not protecting myself from you. You are protecting yourself from me. These are the things I hope for us. The Fool. The Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Emperor. And I just listened to Dr. Liv on YouTube do a reading where this energy, Nine of Cups and the Emperor, came out big time. And it was about, in that reading, how this energy, when these two are coming out together, these twins are personalities that have always been like a sort of go it alone mentality, right? Having to hustle and take care of themselves. But they hoarded the things that they grew for themselves because they felt like they couldn't count on others, right? So it's just interesting because that came up in the reading today that I was listening to, and then here they are. What I hope for the connection Divine Masculine is that we can start over, that you can open up, that you can stop hoarding your feelings, that you can express them, that we can enjoy this wish fulfillment that we both have, this wish for love, that we won't keep ourselves from starting fresh, that we will just take this leap together. I do hope that we can do this. It's funny. I'm so detached. So detached. My ego is just like, oh, is that what we're hoping? Okay. I cannot tune into my feelings right now. And that claims this one. This is what I promised to do about the connection. Here's my Four of Wands that kept coming up yesterday in the reading. If you didn't see yesterday's reading, you should definitely watch yesterday's Release to Rebuild reading. Holy shit. There was so much freaking union in that spread. There was like 5 strength cards. And then again, I pulled a strength card later. There was like at least 4 of Wands, maybe 5 4 of Wands, honestly. It was nutty. Anyway, this is what I promised you about the connection. 4 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. There's a couple things here. I promise that I will work on my ability to see the future with you, to see this happiness, to see the celebration. It's hard for me. I just told you I feel detached from this reading. I feel detached from hoping for a new beginning with you. Because as I said about the present moment, I don't trust that you're going to take action. So I promise, because of this, that I will work on trying to see this, that I will pick up the sword, even though I'm afraid to wield it and get hurt again. And I will try to get some clarity about the end, about what it is that I do desire, the celebration and the union with you. I also promise to seek out the sources of my commitment issues, why it's difficult for me to be committed to myself, to committed to honoring myself. That came up yesterday in the reading, which was like, your commitment is being tested. And my ego stepped in and was like, to this masculine? The fuck? And then Spirit was like, nah, bitch, your commitment to yourself. You said you want reciprocation. You said you want to send texts and receive texts in response. You said you want to feel like you're seen and heard. And if your person that you're focused on isn't doing that and you're still giving them your energy, then you are breaking your commitment to yourself. Because what you said was, I'm only going to accept reciprocation. And if I don't have it, I don't want it. So I'm working on this commitment to myself, which means, masculine, that last night when I was at that event and there was someone who was interested in me, I let them give me the attention I've been wanting and desiring. And it was very nice. And I deserve it. And I'm going to have more. And I would love to see myself being able to trust that you're one of those people that's going to step up and reciprocate. But I have to work on it because right now I can't see it. I can't see it. It doesn't feel possible. this is what I want to do to you. This is the 5 of Swords in reverse in terms of sacred sexual union. I don't want to feel defeated about the potential to be in physical union with you. I just want to kind of clear out these thoughts and worries and anxieties that you have about my loyalty with you, because I feel like this is really impeding our sexual union. There would not be a question of loyalty if 8:44 on the clock, if I was in any kind of commitment to you. There would be no question. I don't care about other energy in that case. So what I want to do to you is kind of clear these thoughts out of your head where you feel that I would be bringing in other parties, etc. This is a fear that you have because you won't commit to me. That's it. And what I want you to do to me is the Lovers. I want you to make love to me. I want it to be sacred. I want it to be really emotionally bonded and connected. And yeah, that's what I want. All right, let's go back over to the masculine now. We're going to get his final message from the Animal Spirit Oracle, as well as my new deck. We're going to read, and we've got a couple of them. So interesting energy. Hey, it's a card I saw yesterday, actually. So Divine Masculine's he's pulling this one out today. He's gonna make me laugh today. Electric Eel Spirit, my favorite. Bring your ideas to life. 24. So this is what the Divine Masculine would say to you. I can't remember if I feel like it was upright. Seemingly out of nowhere. This has to do with that moon card, the Ace of Cups. Divine Masculine is going to surprise you. I heard one of my favorite readers, Meredithia, Crystals and Minerals, was it? Might have been Dr. Liv, actually, from Liv Tarot. But she was saying that the Divine Masculine, it's this thing where, oh no, it wasn't. It was a different reader. Oh, sorry, it doesn't matter. But one of the readers was saying that the Divine Masculine, frustratingly, is going to come when the Divine Feminine doesn't want him to. Like, just when she's like, oh, this thing is happening, that's when he's going to show up. And I was like, that tracks. So, seemingly out of nowhere, I will appear to awaken you to a big idea that you are meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path, so don't be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come. For I want to shower you with the love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. All right, so Divine Masculine is saying he's going to act totally differently than we've seen him ever act in the past, and it's really going to surprise us. I am here for it. All right, let's look into the Amenti Oracle, Living with a Feather Heart, the 42 Ideals of Ma'at in Daily Life. And the card that Divine Masculine is getting is I Speak Positively of Others. So let's look at this message for the masculine energy. I don't know how these are organized. Do they have a number? Cool. How do you find shit then? Okay. For real though, if there is no number and it is not alphabetical in any way that I can see, okay, well, I guess we're not going to read extra information about this, and I'll just have to read it on my own. It's really weird. Like, there's not like a table of contents that would have where the cards are in the book. How can I ever look these up? Cool. Okay. Well, they're very pretty. Anyway, so this says, I speak positively of others. So divine masculine. There's a scarab beetle on here and the feather, of course. This is about eternal connections, protected energy. I think this is about speaking positively about the feminine to others right now. Starting to communicate about the feminine and open up about the feminine is extremely important. So I really feel like right now, all the good thing, I found it. The good things that you say about the feminine to others, this is really going to open up the communication between the two of you, because it's going to start making you release your fears about how this is going to be received. All right, I did find the card. It says, I create as I speak is the vague interpretation of abracadabra, a magical word synonymous with mystery and mysticism. Students of esoteric philosophy may find themselves familiar with the sacred nature of the word and the role that sound and vibration play in creation. Edgar Cayce once stated, the mind is the builder, but the word perhaps is the designer. In the book Initiation, Human and Solar by Alice A. Bailey, the power of words is perceived to be fivefold, in that each word has varying creative degrees within its essence. They possess color, tone, form, energy, or activity, and the nature of the ensouling life, self-conscious or unconscious, God, man, or deva. When applying an ideal such as I speak positively of others, one may turn to this philosophy, looking at the words you weave as a series of soundscapes that shape perception and erect the architecture in which you house your reality. In speaking positively of others, you acknowledge the connection between yourself and the other. Your projection is a reflection, and by honoring each soul as a mirror of the spirit of the all through your words, you remain in harmony, in perpetual balance with creation. Positive words tickle the heart and illuminate the aura. Compliments are constructive, and kindness is contagious. How you speak to others will be mirrored back in how others speak to you, and how you speak of others will echo through the ripples of time and the shape of things to come, which is what I said. I see you, Jaspreet. This actually is not a personal reading. It is a collective reading, but if you want to book a personal reading, you can go to pearlsprayers.com. You also may see some answers to some of your messages if you go back to the beginning of this video, because you might have been called here so that you can hear the messages, because I did a tell me everything for the masculine and feminine side of self. All right, let's continue onwards. So the next one that we're going to do for the masculine is his healing card. Okay, this will help to heal him so that he can speak for the love of God. And we are getting the Yoshi Sogal. I don't know how to pronounce it. 333 is the frequency that's written on this card. It's interesting because tigers are so powerful, and I was just recently 33. I was recently listening to something about tigers, about how they are more, honestly, fierce than lions. Of course, it was hard for me to allow that to be true since I am a lioness. Anyway, okay. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent, so stay connected to your path no matter what and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. The repeated 3, which is interesting because we also got 2 3 of Pentacles cards, right? The repeated 3 symbolizes that all manner of assistance and support will be granted to ensure your attainment. This will include the gifts of appropriate teachings and teachers, friends, healers, synchronicity, circumstance, and opportunity. Trust the universe and go for what you want with boldness and courage. Finally, this oracle indicates triumph over even the most severely negative energies with the help of supernatural intervention if needs be. You got that yesterday, Divine Masculine, that there would be divine intervention to help you move into union with the feminine. To activate that blessing, be determined to prevail. Fully empower the beneficial workings of the light in your life and in our world. Truly, you are a light worker. Embrace it and live it. Gorgeous. And Divine Masculine's theme from this reading is the 8 of Wands, swiftness. Get moving. Release your hold on the reins of the chariot. Let that forward motion pull you and communicate. Communication, masculine, is the only way to heal this situation with the feminine. There is no other way. It's 8:55 than communicating. If you cannot communicate, you will not heal. If you cannot feel, you will not heal. All right, now it's Divine Feminine's turn to say some things to the masculine. I don't know if he's going to like it. This also came up in the reading from yesterday. Like, we keep getting this, a lot of repeat cards. This is number 31, and it is Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. Endings lead to beginnings, and death is a part of life. So I'm here to let you know that it's time to accept the natural ending of something that's no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. There is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, and something that will far better serve you now. You might yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming, and it is good. So let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. I am already sending it your way, or Spirit is already sending it your way. That's a beautiful message, Divine Feminine, to the masculine. It is beautiful because it's like, let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to that's keeping you from releasing the reins of this chariot and going full force into our union. If you can't let go of the reins of the chariot, then I will let go of you, and there will be a new love that will be reborn for me and potentially for you, because letting go for you is also a gift. Oh, my dog is licking my foot. Thank you. That's so nice. I like your kisses. Just feels weird. Okay, Divine Feminine is getting... I honor animals with reverence, which I literally just did for my puppers. Aw, I do honor animals with reverence. This is number 13, which is also the number associated with death. All right, let's see. In ancient Egypt, cats were held in high esteem and treated with great care. Royalty would dress their feline companions in golden adornments and happily allowed them to eat off their plates. These sacred creatures helped protect the community food supply by fighting off mice and cobras, and punishment for harming a feline was incredibly severe. Bastet, an Egyptian goddess often represented as half feline, half woman, was worshipped as the safeguard of the pharaoh, the keeper of women's secrets, the goddess of home and childbirth, and the protectress of felines and their caretakers. The concept of the sacred nature of the animal, not just felines, has rippled through many cultures beyond Egypt, including in the totemic animals of Native American tradition, spirit animals within the shamanic philosophy, as well as spirit familiars in magical practice. In embodying, which literally is just who was licking my foot, because she's my familiar 100. She's a white wolf. Like, what? Clearly, she's my freaking familiar. In embodying the ideal of treating all animals with reverence, we find a vision of every life as something to be cherished and a magic behind every life force, no matter how big or small. Through observation of and respect for the unique characteristics of each individual animal spirit, we can allow the opportunity to relate to and apply the archetypal energy each embodies to the fractal design of our soul's personality. In removing the ephemeral mask of the human ego, we are left with the perennial wisdom within the anima mundi, or world soul, the intrinsic invisible spirit that permeates all life. So for the feminine, I feel like this is the cat energy for me is about this independence, but animal energy also, I always think of loyalty and unconditional love, because typically that is the type of relationship that you develop with your animal familiars, or however you want to call that. So this divine feminine is honoring her independence. She's honoring her autonomy, and it's in a respectful way. It's respecting the masculine. For the divine feminine to consider other options is not disrespectful to the masculine, because she's the masculine within herself, and she's needing to take action to come into some kind of a union. Oh, wow. Divine Feminine's healing card today is the Sun, or 417 hertz. This is number 16. I highly recommend this book, or this deck, this White Light Oracle, because I only read a little bit of it. It has really detailed, beautiful descriptions of the cards, and then it has a healing process. When you do a Tell Me Everything spread, a personal spread, which incidentally, if you click the description box below, there's a link to this spread that you can get for yourself. I do the full healing process at the end with the meditation now that I have these cards. So it's included in your reading. You have what it takes, Divine Feminine. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power and spiritual wisdom you can tap into to find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know you are enough. Expect an affirming yes from the universe. The 417 hertz frequency facilitates a healing shift into the vibration of the higher self. Your authentic life path is directed by your higher self. As it is unique, there is no use comparing your path to any other path in order to determine its validity and value. Your true path may lead you away from the familiar, directly into worlds unknown. The moment the soul takes its authentic path, wondrous awakening can take place. There is a feeling of closeness and connection to the sacred. This frequency helps wipe away experiences of alienation and reestablish a deep and loving connection with the universe. It cleanses traumatic experiences and memories and any malignant habits formed as a consequence of past pain, to allow the soul to experience true kindness, compassion, and love for self and others. In this oracle, it signifies that no matter what's happening in your life, you've got this. Beautiful energy. And wow, feminine, your theme is literally the 9 of Cups, happiness, which you already got as what you promised about the connection that you, no, not you. Yeah, it was, because you got it was the hopes for the connection. That was what it was. The 9 of Cups. When you get the 9 of Cups, that means your wishes will be fulfilled. It's funny because I don't even know what my wish is right now. I don't know. Happiness, I guess. So Divine Feminine, work on that. Work on not withholding your feelings, make sure you're expressing your emotions this week. Make sure you're sharing, not hoarding. Okay, and then these final cards, these are the closing cards for the union. These are the things that are in alignment for the twins. And this will be the end of today's message. Thank you for being here. Please go to pearlsprayers.com. The description box below has the links. You can find all my social media links there. I'm on TikTok 6 days a week. I'm on YouTube 6 days a week. 5 days a week. I do an Instagram reading. We're doing it tomorrow at noon, at 11:30 a.m. on TikTok, and then at noon on Instagram with Grace Drago. We do personal readings on those days, so you can get your questions answered or ask us questions. You can ask us about our lives if you want to ask us about our lives, because we're so fascinating, you know. But yeah, if you're interested in participating in that, that's tomorrow at noon. And I think that's it. And then Monday, I will be back here on YouTube for the Divine Energy Check-In, and we'll start the week off. All right, here's your message. Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. Now, this is interesting. You got the Three of Pentacles twice, masculine energy, and we're getting the 17 card again, which adds up to 8. We already got another 17 card today in today's reading. And this is saying, as you look around you, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention can call the universe into action as the sacred laws shape what you experience? Get there already. Okay. The universe works in perfect order. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with spirit, you will want to crow with delight, feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. Crow Spirit says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor now. Remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form, still residing in the invisible realms of co-creation. No matter what area of your life you're concerned with now, what you hope for is on its way. For Spirit is your co-creation partner. And I feel that. I feel that it is on its way. All right, now we have this card, which is a beautiful energy for the both of you. I like that there are two hands there, and it says, I act respectfully of others. $30. The perennial golden rule of doing unto others as you'd have done unto you has withstood the test of time as a simple reminder to treat others as you'd like to be treated. However, I will say that we misinterpret that. I believe that we take that do unto others as you'd have done unto you, and then we do for others what we don't do for ourselves. I think that we were really supposed to get the second part of that, doing unto yourself, like giving to yourself so that you can even give to others. Anyway, respect is the operative word for this golden wisdom. It is through the admiration of another as a reflection of self that we are reminded to embody and encode this conduct into our consciousness as our own moral code. The samurai of medieval Japan lived by an unwritten code of conduct and morals known as Bushido. The 6 virtues of this code were courage, benevolence, politeness, loyalty, self-control, and honor. Honorably respecting and appreciating all life was of the utmost importance to these warriors of days gone by. You are the master and commander of your mind, and how you choose to conduct yourself is either as a beacon of benevolence or a mirror of malevolence. When we remember to reflect light and remain enveloped in loyalty to the great esteems of virtue, we merge the heart with the mind and can find beauty in every walk of life as we travel through life courageously. Quell the fires of ego when met with perceived disrespect. Not all seek to advance on the path of embodiment. Not all have awakened to similar desires. Judge not, love more, and let those who are sleeping dream. Remember to live lucidly within your own conscious imagination, flowing, not fighting. Manners are a habit, the outward bearing of a person, but also a style of art or literature. When our outward bearing is that of respect, the art of our life is in what we create and cultivate by the lives and moments we touch. We are a living tessellation, a perfected pattern within the puzzle of perception, with our conduct acting as a conduit of the golden rule applied. Living this ideal allows us to pass pure, positive energy to all we encounter, and perennially leave a lasting impression. Beautiful. This deck is gorgeous. Alrighty. Ooh, I'm not going to read this one because we got this one yesterday. Garuda Suparna. But this is that you are free. I'm actually going to refresh my memory. I lied because I just want to make sure, because it's 42, which is the answer to the universe. I remember that. And it was about, yes, confidence, freedom, reflect upon the action to take and follow through with decisiveness, and do not allow negativity a grip in your life. This oracle guides you to rely on your instincts and be true to your heart. In doing so, you may not always look like a perfect person from the outside, but you are proceeding in resonance with your own heart wisdom. So we're getting that again. Really powerful energy. And then finally, the theme for the twins to work on this week. We see the devil. This is issues with pleasure, cleaning up karmic energies, dealing with lusty energy, codependency, obsession, fixation. But I honestly think that this is about the twins allowing themselves to receive pleasure from one another, because they have not been able to do this. And this would really, really help them. All right. I hope everybody was helped by these messages. Thank you so much for being here with me live or for watching the replay. Thanks again to everybody who has been donating. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get a car, and I really do need donations to be able to do that. This is my main job. I do these readings for free, and I want to keep them free. I don't want to do the extended readings thing. I just want to allow the healing to happen for who needs it and trust that the abundance will be there. So help me to receive abundance by clicking support on my website or booking a reading today. You can go listen to my music. I just released a song called It's Me, Babe in July, from my solo endeavor, Pearl and the Prayers. And there's more where that came from. So go follow me on everything. Share this with friends that you know might need it. That's another really great way to support me as well. And I shall return. And also, thank you for staying here. The people that stay here for the full length of the reading, I really just want to honor you and respect you for the work that you do, because it is hard to receive these messages. It is hard to take accountability. It is hard to figure out what's going on inside of us. And I really just want to say that I see you and I love you, and I'm working hard too, right alongside of you. I feel like I want to start doing like a Zoom hangout study hall thing. If you want to do a Zoom hangout study hall thing where we all do some self-help work and stuff, just let me know and I will get that going. But thanks again. I shall see you all hopefully tomorrow with Grace Strega. If you've never been, it's amazing. The synchronicity between the two of us is just, I mean, it's shocking usually how many cards appear that are the same in the readings. It's nutty. Our tarot aunties are really in cahoots for sure. So I will see you there tomorrow. Thanks again. Have a gorgeous Saturday, everybody. Take care.